Okay, we're gonna play it again tomorrow.
All right.
We're gonna
Well,
do something
Talon go for a
completely
curveball.
different.
I mean, Frost has talked about it though, right? Like they have multiple comps depending on who they're going against.
Let's see how
depending on
together
the
this
day.
looks.
I don't know, depending on the way the wind is blowing that day.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure.
Whatever the horoscope says.
Yes. Also, I would like to ask a favor of Riot, and this is to flip the minimap so that the attacker side is at the bottom when we're watching this. It's the only map.
Yeah, that's true.
it
Why is it like that?
Boggles the mind.
Yeah, it confuses my poor little brain.
Well, Bane gonna be spotted there. And, well, he's going to be taking out Governor.
I mean,
just re-peeks from the opposite side, finds the headshot. Governor on the floor as DRX look for a second pistol win of the series.
It's a great gun to have in mid-top.
Buzz catching a glimpse here. Does decide to dash away, is able to get away out the safety. Flashback, he's having to pull off the angle. No damage going to be taken there as Trap Wires look to try to slow up the approach. The wall, however, denying.
All
Shield
impact.
as well comes through.
Actually saved him.
Double tap, helping to escort them forward. Plant not going to be found quite just yet. Payne now arriving. Will stabilize, finds the kill there onto Primy, but cannot take down Cruz. Jit Boy's, however, going to be caught up as Foxy continues to just go ahead and poke out.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Holy, look at the HPs, 3 and 4.
3 HP fragment. Sent the try and delay. HP bars across the board, pretty much a wreck aside from Mako, who's still at full HP.
30
In
seconds
theory,
left.
this is the advantage here on the side of DRX, but Cruz
Player
finding one, but Flashback
Spike
pushing
down
forward.
B.
Manages to take him out from tower.
I have retrieved the spike.
No, the flashback is up there. Looking to see if
Go
he'll
for the
peek.
safe plant back
And
side.
has to go back to plant. Should be able to do so, but he fakes it.
Yep.
Here's
10
footsteps.
seconds left.
Time dwindling in Mako.
I really like how the
Holding
DRX handled
firm.
this. This was good.
Finds the headshot. DRX
2-1
another pistol win.
for the pistols altogether.
Wow, looking really clean here on these pistols in this early advantage, using that Sheriff from top mid. Very nicely by Bane. Says, okay. Oh my
Right as he's
good.
trying to rotate
Yeah, that
out.
was good timing on that.
Insane stuff from Bane. Having a solid day.
적군이 한 명
Having some
남았습니다.
really impactful kills for DRX.
1 for 2, they got ecos.
There you go. DRX launch
Yeah, but
party here
they
in Seoul.
still lost 2
Very
on
happy
pistols.
with that. Have to be feeling really good at how they've kept Talon
Ah, this is a nice
and this
spot.
new player Primy pretty well in check. That was a great maneuver there with the wall into the shield there for the ISO. I like that.
Yeah.
As
combo
Primy
play.
looking today, some of
Definitely
the
kept Primy
stuff
alive,
on
gave him another
Ascent
shot
from
there
Talon
to get a
was like
refrag.
like not
Constantly
together.
playing around those ISO walls because,
So
you know, given it's been banned for the most
there's
part,
like a
he's been
good
playing
misunderstanding.
the ISO as well.
Probably
Governor
misunderstanding
still
for a
having
lot
good
of
time to ignore
rounds.
Jit Boys.
Like they did like a Vision Striker
hand, 2
strat.
quick
He
kills,
went middle. He
Buzz
didn't smoke.
Shutting him down.
But sold to
Two of
sold
the
to a
big
full
threats here
eco.
on Talon eliminated.
There's a
Quick clear on the
4-person
camp.
stack.
Sends
So
Talon
I don't
packing
know.
back over
He
towards
didn't
B with
have
Buzz
as much
looking to
impact.
reinforce
Probably
from
like
Talon.
his lowest game so far,
Already
but
some
I
really interesting
don't
ideas
think
from
the majority of
DRX.
it was his fault.
They called for a rotate out. I wonder if there was a dart lobbed in from Cruz. There was a ping that came out.
Could be.
So this does just now leave Flashback on his lonesome, but Buzz hasn't drifted too far.
Cage
And
trigger.
there's a spot out on the 1. Plenty of noise being made. Trapwire gets the catch on the 1. Swing out. No,
Where did it go?
shot not going to connect. Second attempt. He does. As Buzz on for an ace with the Marshall.
Wait, did Flashback wait for him to get an extra shot?
Flashback.
There was a delay before his
Punish,
shot. I
picks
think
up
he
the
might have.
weapon, And DRX up to 2-0.
I think
What
he
I wanna
might have
point
given
out
him a
is-
chance there.
From a big picture perspective,
I heard
for
the
DRX,
delay.
they're not being super aggressive towards A main like we saw with Team Secret.
Sure.
So that's kind of an interesting change. They're more focused on mid, and on these early rounds, that just might be part of the idea is that, you know, maybe Talon tries something and we've got the long-range weaponry to really shut it down. It helps when Buzz is
지점에 떨어졌습니다.
and he wanted it so bad.
His
welcome to
camera.
the Texas Club.
Oh,
Wait,
A little bit less screaming. He was containing the rage and frustration.
here's some a little bit more attention paid in this direction. This looks like it could be a pretty pacey hit from Talon. Send the drone over, the nade in response.
But everybody's already rotating over here from the side of DRX. Foxy taking a lot of forward space. Slide back and now the reveal. But Mako, Guardian in hand, looking for that 3rd kill. Still does a significant amount of damage, and already this is a fairly catastrophic
And keep
round
an
for
eye on
Talon,
the
even
luck
if
at
they
the
do
moment.
come out winning it. 3 players lost. Buzz, you ready to go for the peak. Sends out a shot. Cloudburst dropped
you
down.
are in a lot of trouble.
His maneuver
What's your
is
backup gun?
covered. Swings
Oh,
out.
that's your backup
He's able to
gun.
win out the fight. Ben, take it down. Now it's all on Shit Boys.
Wait, that was sick.
Flashbacks.
He handled that so well.
Unlucky. Curious if he swapped over. So challenging for Jit Boys. Has one more smoke to cover the plant at the very least. See what DRX wants to do.
Push up into the smoke here from Jit. Swings out, checks the close angle. Nothing spotted there, but knows that they could be coming from any which way. Has to check and clear everything.
Oh, the cam.
Cam set up, he hears that, knows that there's going to be one. At least approaching here from this side. He finds a headshot onto the
nice
first,
rounds, man. Shout out to Buzz, dude.
DRX.
Did great.
He's starting things off
Who's this on
3-0
side? Was it
to
Mako that
convert
got
the
two?
bonus.
Was good
Really
as well.
taking advantage of some of these punishing angles. That
I
the
mean, they're
attackers
literally
have
just
to deal
playing
with on
it.
this map.
Kind of playing it as like a
Through A
cent,
main there.
really. At least their defense
Really,
stuff.
really tricky. Have to check a couple near 90-degree angles there.
That didn't look convincing from Talon.
make a
Didn't really like the
crossfire.
exec there.
Ooh,
Oh.
man, Buzz is fired up.
Yeah, holy. Yeah, I can't remember seeing him like
Frankly,
that.
understandable.
Yes.
It's been a roaring game for him thus far. And DRX are confirmed for their first international of the year.
Forcing into four. It wasn't even
Missing
that
out on
bad.
the
It
two
was just like,
Masters, something that they had never experienced before, but they
did
still
you
at
not
least
just
get
feel
to
like the
retain
exec had nothing?
one of the few teams that can say we've been to every single champions. Obviously inheriting that from the original Vision Strikers, Buzz, as well as Mako, the ones that were there.
And he immediately peels back, just doing a quick check amid. Spike was left behind for Talon. So they try to change ideas a bit. C9 just gets a quick peek at Jit Boys. Doesn't find any damage. Shock dart to clear, but Buzz just waiting. Smoke out this time.
I will
gets
say,
punished
out of
from that
all of the
angle by
Cypher
Talon as
setups I've
they
seen so far,
Tap an orb and
these ones
try
are
to think about
way
some
better.
library pressure. No, they're backing off of that.
way,
Looks like they're
way
just gonna
better
try
than
to
some
use
of
this
them.
jump here for Governor.
Okay. Makes the
Still not
first one.
sure
Crowd
I'm
waiting for
sold
the
on the
opposite side,
Cypher on
though.
this map. Pretty much where I'm at, but
So the relay bolt slides right into it.
hoping that some of this stuff from DRX will make me
Flashback
think
able to
different.
collect 2 kills.
Of course, the trip
Team
gets him 2
Crucible
kills and
falling
calling
one.
him out. You're gonna
Solid
ace
headshot
now,
from
probably?
Jit Boys
Called
will put that
out your
Buzz, gets
agent?
rid of the outlaw. As Cam gets the spot out onto Primi. The push
Hey,
forward,
guys,
the
you gotta
re-trigger.
shoot this trip.
The re-swing
You're killing me.
flashback at risk. Just managed to break that double tap shield. May jumping up over the top, swooping in from above. A 3-piece for flashback, holding down the B site. And a
That's
4-0 start
insane,
now for
isn't it?
DRX.
Yeah, what a round here.
Okay, that's a nice setup though. The second trip here, yeah, you see them pinging it. Yeah, hopefully that's the last we see of that one.
I mean, just really good ideas here from Flashback. The way he plays that angle, phenomenal. And then he gets the spot onto the ISO with the shield up so they can kind
Oh,
of
was
play
that
back
second one a
little bit.
recon?
Just try to see if they can wait.
It was
Yeah.
not good.
Well, and I think this is really encouraging for DRX fans that, you know, Termi and company are willing to get proactive with these new maps and really look like they're going to be coming into Champions as a force to be reckoned with. You know, yeah, it's a younger squad. Yeah, it's some players who haven't been playing together for a super long time, but they look pretty well drilled, pretty well
I think
oiled
Sage
today.
is better than Info Sentinel on this map.
This
Yeah.
time around, Buzz is getting super aggressive towards attacker
It's always
spawn.
map dependent,
He
but
is
on this map I'm
deep in enemy
I'm
territory. Now,
very
there's a trap wire
confident.
there to account for it, but Ban could be out on an island. He's been pinged out. Buzz about to fight him back there, maybe. Oh, nope, he got past.
It's you and me.
Oh, bounce forward. The ult coming through, but Bane able to find Governor, bringing the shield, but flashback unable to win out the fight. He does get taken down, and Widely things start looking very good here for the side of Talon. Hero Theft invested, and now Buzz completely revealed here around the back. Does manage to find the first one, but coming has the re-trigger of that shield.
He knew the swing was coming.
Put him down. Talon,
Okay, they're on the board. They're on the board. Money's out of
Still
control
a
for
fairly
DRX.
scrappy round, but a win nonetheless.
Well, it's very scary
Hello, by the way, Rossi.
to go up against
I
Privy
feel
in that
better
ult.
on A.
The kill contract
Right here.
certainly a
Yeah,
ult that I
maybe.
feel like favors him with his impeccable
I think there's a
crosshair
lot of
placement.
trips you can do.
And it
Cypher's
also
always going to be
helps
good
that,
for a
you know,
little bit until people work out on the main
you have the double
trips.
tap.
There's always that. And cameras.
Readjusted right there for the headshot.
One enemy remaining.
Why this?
Risky stuff.
I guess that's it.
Good job.
My spot.
That was a well-coordinated execute there from Talon. Using that ult to full
Whoa,
effect.
okay, so we
Governor having to
go
dive
up,
in and
we
dive,
dash,
but
we have a
he's
recon close
mission
way.
accomplished.
Smokes
Oh boy,
here.
flashback.
Create a little pressure over
Vulnerable,
towards middle,
fragment
but
up
we
over
don't
the top,
follow it
stay
up, but
protected.
do create
Governor
pressure
spawns
here.
out, but Flashback still wins that fight. Now
I like
Premi
this round
cleaned
from
up.
DRX. I mean, the build is
Revealing
playing
on here onto
relatively
the players.
simple.
Jin
It's
Boy's
just
now noted.
whole shot.
Oh, the adjustment.
Foxy.
Disgusting there to be able to just turn over, find Ban. Does fall down, but now it's Cruz on his lonesome. With an own and invested here. Got the money to rebuy, but the odds of being able to close out this round is looking very unlikely. Mako in position to be able to hear these movements.
Win one, lose the
Gonna
next.
make the call to send Bane.
Definitely want to
Gonna
be
rotate
saving
over.
this, but Mako's hurt him.
Just gonna be mirroring his.
As Mako doesn't find a timing to actually get the punish there. It's just going
Yeah,
to
but
continue to creep up from behind. But they have everybody
Yeah.
perfectly in position, ready to strike, ready to pinch. Crusoe, wisely suspicious, but
I think Paper
Mako far
Executes.
enough forward. And
If
snappy
you're
enough with
looking
his
for
reaction.
positives
Put
today,
him
they
down.
might have
DRX
found the
will get
comp
themselves
that
a
works
fifth
for
round win.
Ascent for them.
Yeah, I mean the protocol's already
They only
looking
lost because they
really
lost double
good
pistol.
for
I think
DRX on this
today is
B-side.
overall.
And also,
Obviously, they lost the game, but
Mako just
overall,
getting so deep in enemy
I would
territory.
take that as a bit of a win if I'm a Paper X fan.
Fantastic work here by Flashback.
You fix
Gets
one of
the
those,
real theft
or
out.
you potentially fix one of
Privy
those maps
left
that
scrambling.
look
This
like an
shot from
insta-loss.
Foxy. Oh my goodness.
한 명 남았습니다.
Ends up dying, but that is long range to be that accurate. Opt for Buzz. Gonna be watching from top mid. Dodge the recon.
Oh, legs him.
Kind of
Shot spammed
odd
out
on
there
this.
for
I
Privy.
don't understand smoking here instead
gonna
of
re-peek
smoking
it here.
here.
Mako going to be forced back out of A main.
Like you can smoke the edge and you block that, and why
what
would we?
Talon wants to do. Just being really
Why would we want to
patient right
smoke
now.
here and not here?
DRX just staying in kind of their default. Bane back up. It's top mid. Governor already so weak. Just anything that grazes him is gonna cost him his life. Is this gonna be some kind of
I think there's an Astra on Abyss.
from Talon? No.
I think you could
Better of it,
definitely
just dodging
run an
0 point
Astra
with the
if you had
sense of
no
the timing on
Cypher, and it was like
Mako, check
punishing the
now.
pushes. You're
There
lurking,
he
you're
goes,
playing
right
Astra
in
suck,
behind him. Yep, spots
you're
him out.
enabling the four to
Paranoia
just
at
go
the
hit
ready.
sites, and then you're just an
Onto a
absolute
few players,
nightmare.
the smoke gets
Basically
set
how
up.
Gen G play it on Breeze.
Swings around the side.
I think it has a
Iceman,
lot of legs.
5-9 going to be left on the floor here for a moment as Mako. Team getting forward. What is that play? Did he think there was cover?
Double smokes,
Did he think
though.
they weren't watching? Either way,
30 seconds left.
he just offers himself up into the lion's den.
Yeah, and Talon probably just going to be
That's
heading
flash
over
back
towards
and
A
Buzz.
on these, because they're the
There's
only
a
one that
shield
having
there for Premi.
success.
Spike planted.
Ends up falling, but he finds his mark. Suddenly, flashback. Just going to be held at bay.
Doesn't necessarily need to save. Still a lot of money in the coffers.
Yeah, you can
for
just do
DRX.
damage.
But this is a difficult situation. Yeah, time starting to run down. Flashback just seeing if anybody was out for the pickings, but nobody home for Talon. That was just a great execute for them. Kind of death ball their way through. Mako, I thought that was going to be really good. He got that early kill. He had a nice paranoia to kind of stall him up, but
Solo
got
Astra?
a little
Nah, you should
overeager
probably,
with that
if you can play
TP.
solo, it has to be
Yeah.
Omen, really.
One of those moments where it's like, oh, this is going to be safe. Oh. It wasn't safe.
Primi's so difficult to deal with.
Mako.
He has that double tap up. So tricky.
Still, I
Second
feel
round
like
found
this
here
is
for
an
Talon.
incredible amount of
His
rounds
ult
to
again.
have.
Very true. Still plenty of opportunity here for Talon to run this back and get
But we'll
themselves
see
into an
how-
advantageous position.
How high this gets.
Continue to come alive.
I mean, they got a
Basically, full buy,
good,
though, available
they got a
inside
good
of
ult
DRX.
to
Buzz just gonna be
overwhelm.
popping the knives to go alongside the Stinger, it would seem. Still positioned over here towards mid. Double player set up here from DRX.
It's a big important round.
Lands right next to his feet, but Bane finds Primmy. Kill contract now can't come to play in this round.
That's
Insane. Early pick there. Again at mid.
Surely, I hate that smoke in middle. It makes no sense.
Flash gonna be sent out. And it connects to Mako, finds a headshot, shutting down Governor, as well as that overdrive.
Right here.
Boys does manage to spam through, takes out Foxy9. 4v3. DRX with the advantage. Your boys down to 38.
Have so much map control.
Take flight.
Just gonna slide flash back over just in case. Not really sure if there was anybody still at B main. And gets identified. Trying to cross through. Able to dodge the shock dart from Bane. Chip Boys got up top. Is Mako gonna be ready for it? Oh my. Ooh.
Not ready enough to find the kill, but certainly to make Chip Boys think twice about it.
Yeah. Backs him off the angle at the very least.
Well, that's pretty cool.
30
And
seconds
again,
left.
Being revealed.
That recon for when they come into
Well,
sight.
it's just cycled out.
Dude, Sova is so legit on
Talon's
this
still
map.
gonna try to play for this
enemy
one, but
remaining.
I just threw the cyber cage. Everybody picked the pieces.
Okay, and they finally shut down
The
over
vultures
towards
that are
B.
DRX.
Yeah, there can be
3K for Bane.
big round to reset your. I
DRX
mean,
will get themselves now up.
make sure the enemy team
62.
has to go on
Yeah,
an
and
eco.
having Foxy9 there
Be
makes a
doing
big
this with
difference. That
your
extra layer of flash
main ult
for
over towards
DRX
middle. Especially
really
if they got
makes it
picked
a
off
lot
with
more
this
difficult.
angle
Helps that you get
earlier.
the early pick onto the ISO.
Wait, is this how it happened?
No.
Oh, okay, I take it all back. That's
Oh, what?
outrageous.
My
I thought he was on
God.
the right side. That's crazy.
He
Just ping the left side of the
room
wall.
He did. Called a shot.
I take it all back. That
Pointed
is out
into
of
the
his control.
stands and
That's
just
just
hit the
insanely
homer.
good from Buzz.
Sometimes it do be like that. I mean, I don't know if like they just like had an idea that maybe Primmy was gonna try to use his ult to get Buzz or something. I'm not sure. Oh Buzz, this is so dangerous.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes it is. He's going to pay dearly. It's Foxy9 now as well.
You and
Caught up
me.
there, and oh, here comes the kill contract. Mako in the meantime. able to
Aka's
find Governor
doing a
back
good
off
job
the
holding
screen.
down sight on his own
Primmy
though.
snappy with a headshot. Double tap shield back through. Still at 85 HP. Push up over the top. Head spotted for just a brief little moment. Bane is able to find the kill.
Disgusting. Still though, gotta deal with Primmy. Shields run out.
Last player standing.
Oh, great stuff there. Nice little
Ult is
follow
ready.
through by Ban to take down Flashback, and Primmy finds a third in the round. 2 more orbs towards that ult again. He has been filthy with it. That ult seems tailor-made for him.
Take flight.
He has just been punishing whenever he gets it. He might get the first one onto him, but he's not going to miss that headshot.
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
Solid around here. Primmy
Got a Talon on the way through. Primmy is always going to be a
Oh,
threat.
I like this.
That double tap
Again, yeah, so
available,
we
but
spoke about this a little
when
bit
they
yesterday, the
waited
fact
it
of where
out
the
a little bit,
barriers are, and this is why I
forced
kind of think that
Talon to
Yoru is
press,
really good, because
take
Yoru can
space,
always
try
get
to
into
the
this
plants. That's where
position
they've been
and have like a
really having the
TP
most
anywhere, so
success.
like Heaven over towards here or whatever.
Cruz does have the ult as well.
And if you had a recon that
Bane
cleared all of
away
this, you
from
can kind
his.
of just sneak into
Mako
these
close to
areas.
another TP.
So I do like this from Mako. You can get into this area. And this is a strong
Bam,
area because
Mako.
if you look at the barrier, right, the fact
Very
that it's here
far
and
forward
here,
position.
and I have to do
Buzz
this as a default on
similarly
your attack,
holding
which
up
feels a little
close.
bit weird.
He's gonna
But
be
I like
right
this. The
here
fact that he's got
so
someone to spot
that
his
spot.
right and he can look top left, this is cool.
watching above. And Buzz finding the opening shot.
Yeah, and then now he can just take a timing if he wants to. Yeah,
All the way
goes for the
back
timing.
there.
They don't expect him close. This is
able to find
perfect.
the
This
kill.
is more
Mako.
how... Imagine he got the kill. We'll all pretend he got the kill and it's all good. This is more how I see a lot of the defenders in the future start playing it. Like, you make this a scary, scary corner.
Has a spike in hand, but realistically,
yeah,
what
that's like the one thing with the attack barrier being nowhere near this area, can actually create a lot of pressure on defense over towards here, and you can kind of make it that on attack a lot of the time they have to go clear this as a default.
Out, and then Buzz right here waiting, operator shot, gonna go wide. He's anticipating the reswing from Bane, but Bane doesn't bite.
That's on me. Yeah, but we still the main thing. The fact he didn't get the kill, it's all good.
30 seconds left.
Starts shifting forward in towards the site, but the cam set up, spotting him out. The pixels out of place, the dart implanted. He was able to remove that, but another one greeting him now as he reads the situation well, but cannot find the shot. Buzz gets in behind, takes him down. That's DRX now up to 7.
What a brilliant little set piece there to get Mako so close to enemy territory undetected. He can hear everything.
I'm enjoying this, man.
The
DRX, out of the three, out of the 2 games or the 3 teams we've seen so far, the stuff that DRX is showing is above and beyond what we saw yesterday.
But then, you know, there's so much cover fire
they got
available for
way
him from that
better
position.
stuff at
He
the
can
moment.
hear
I'm
so much
excited
of
to
what's
see
going
their
on the
attack
other side.
default.
Yeah, why not?
I think they're gonna do the attack default that I think teams should be running. I'm excited for it.
Exec getting ready to come through. Talon grouped up, vulnerable, not going to connect. Buzz just attempting a bit of a timing shot there. It's going to be Hunter's Fury actually opened up from Bane for any kind of tag that he can get, but it's just Buzz catching a stray. Sight's theirs. DRX now to try to retake 5v5.
It all comes down to Mako. Neutralize.
Oh. Responding one. The swing out. He is prepared for it. Buzz. Head taken off. Primi flying a third.
Enemy remaining.
Chat, you see these players, that when they're getting, see, he holds an angle, maybe does it here as well. Okay, he did it on this other one. Holds an angle, and as soon as the guy swings, he moves as well to make sure that this guy misses, and then he shoots with them when they stand still. That stuff is, that's hard to teach your brain that if you come from a different game, I'll tell you that much.
You want to take that
check out this kill that I'm talking about. You'll see it on the replay, hopefully. See how he sidesteps as the guy swings him?
Off balance. We can't do much with that operator.
You're right. This kill, watch
Primi
this.
just so ready for that swing out.
That stuff's hard, man. I'm telling you. If you come from a different game, to teach your brain that stuff is really, really hard to do. That's impressive, man.
Yep.
He's very calm in duels. Very, very calm in duels.
Buzz in a very far forward position here. Drone cleared out.
It's you and me.
Shield pop, Jit Boy's just around the corner, dealt with Buzz. Able to find that kill, the dash out. Fury trying to anticipate, trying to intercept, but now Primi with a kill contract, able to isolate and pick off Bane.
Yeah, he's so good in those moments. Now still a lot of work to do. He's gonna try to go on his own, see if he can catch Buzz. Trying to re-clear this angle.
Good up angle. Whoa, what a shot from Buzz, man.
Primi expecting a little bit of a
Dude,
deeper swing.
Buzz has been great. Buzz has been so good.
Thought it was going to be coming from the site rather than right up close. Talon, however, themselves over here onto the A side. Flashback, try to hold things down to be able to spot out Ban. Swing out and flashback, snappy to shut it down as well.
Dude, what are the shots that DRX hit in
They
this?
know exactly where Cruz is at. Paranoia, not going to connect on
sick round from them. Holy. It was a stacked round from DRX. That was unreal.
Against DRX.
I hope we get a replay at one point of that. That was cool.
Yeah.
Everyone involved.
Whenever seemingly they would go towards flashback site, he had just great understanding of how
Love to see it, bro. 8 is a lot. Chad, they normally do replays at the end of this timeout.
Watches the right side angle, starts knocking players down, but some big smiles on Talon's face.
Yeah, I think 8 is way too many. Way too many. Really cool that this is like the first time we've seen a team do like that default over towards middle, right? The defensive default with Mako sending it down mid.
In serious mode, it feels like
a little bit risky to do it on your solo Omen, but I like that they kind of looked at the map, had a good understanding of the map, and I got some confidence we're gonna see some good attack stuff from them.
They already made it to the Stage 1 playoffs. They fell shy of the mark. They got eliminated in the opening round. Now they've made it to not only playoffs here, they've made it to champions. Mission widely for now is accomplished, whereas for DRX, it's just getting started.
Absolutely. There is
Kamsa, thank you so much for the 3 months, man. Appreciate the prime. Thank you for the support, bro. Look at that, though.
Brother.
That is pretty sick. No
guys,
doubt about it.
guys. You got 4 sheriffs.
Now would you look at that? 4 sheriffs for DRX.
Remy, raid boss.
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, I think there's been some interesting, like, kind of statistics and theory crafting I've seen about pistol rounds and how you should approach it. And basically it, like, said that, at least in ranked games, like, just buy, like, a ghost or a sheriff. And that's, like, actually the higher percentage play than buying utility.
You can hit
shots, yeah. And, I mean, on this map in particular, there's a lot of great long-range angles to take advantage of. So Ghost and Sheriff.
More mechanical stuff for like videos. I was talking to Minnie about this for some of our Coach Potato stuff.
Talon as well. Sheriff of their own for Governor. Ghost for Privy.
I think we'll do something like that at one point.
Yeah. The half armor as usual. For
I think there's content out there though. I think that kind of content already exists.
I mean, they've done this in every single pistol, both yesterday and today.
Down B.
And you know, as shown, especially yesterday, for good reason.
Yep.
As for now, it's going to be a 1-for-1. Governor taking down Bane, traded
Psych.
out.
Thank you so much for doing that. Shouting out the mods.
Towards this ace site, but they sent out a smoke over.
Love that from you, Psych. Thank you so much.
That tower position on B to try to at least keep some more general interest. But flashback.
Oh, there's one of the sheriffs.
Jeez.
That's all hell.
They're just
shot into the wall bang.
They hear
dealt with
the
now the man advantage in DRX's hands.
They're just dominating those ego battles.
Hear the camera.
I mean, just
the knife on this map is very strong. Very, very strong.
Can't leave it for too long though. Now he's been noted. Cam does go out, gets the reveal, but no way to actually find any kind of punish. Cam still not cleared out. Ban. He finds himself a snappy headshot. Will get taken down. Buzz able to deal with that, but now shield in play for
It's a shame you can't stop the wall because you could get half of it.
The tap on the spike.
Also make ISO 2 broken now with the other changes.
Create some obfuscation, give them some protection.
Vision block, tap of the spike.
Been nothing but taps on the spike now. The attempt at the hold, Primi, however, going to be dealt with. The push up into the smoke. Mako confirming that he's not still holding this one. Paranoia goes across, but it does not connect on the Buzz. The boys have a hindsight shot.
It was a good attempt. Double pistol, man. 3-1, 2-0.
Pistol as he dives into the abyss. But still, no fall deaths.
That's correct. It's been a little bit cleaner today. So far.
It's a shame, man. I wanted Talon to win so I could see more of how DRX wanted to play it all. Just the whole map in general.
Excellent stuff. And great patience from DRX. You know, waiting out the ISO util. Able to dodge the undercut.
Buzz is on his feet.
Yeah, Buzz is just fired up today. More so than usual. He's usually pretty serious mode, but today in particular, he has been absolutely wild.
Push on the ecos over towards middle.
To try to make a deep push through mid, but
okay, so they're trying to bait that they didn't insert one here, and the inserted one was the neon.
Is this going to be red? Buzz?
Oh, up the rope, and Buzz
give him a different gun.
Amount of damage, but
good kill.
Still wins out the fight. Falls down to 46. Given the weapon advantage, still DRX in a very strong position. Snapped up, Governor going to be noted. He's able to back away, avoiding those shots from Mako.
So much to consider. Paranoia is going to land right onto Governor, though. Jitboy's left isolated, potentially behind the site.
Pushes up into the smoke, avoids the recon. Governor is able to clear. Jumps up over top of the box. He's trying to keep some interest trained in his direction, so maybe Jitboys has an opportunity to go for a backstab, but now Cruz take it down. Flashback again, continuing to find value, and Mako, snappy, gets the pivot. Takes out the opposing Omen. Now it's all on Ban to see if he can deal some damage to stop this from being a flawless flashback. He's pushing forward. He's on the hunt. He's looking for the kill.
Got the dink. Couldn't get the follow through. 3 on the round for flashback as he continues his reign of destruction here on Abyss. Cypher play, so good. The individual shooting even better. One away from a neural theft already.
Gecko, I can see teams trying Gecko on this map, but
sending Primi and Governor, the
from what I've seen, like if you're doing a Gecko, you're probably losing the Sova because you want to combo with a double flash. But I just think that Sova is incredible.
Shut the round down.
Like Sova's like one of my must picks, I would say.
Without them identifying it. Cruz just constantly being checked here by Bane's utility.
Like I really like this comp from DRX. I would probably run this just without the Cypher.
Who has the
Again, I don't think the Cypher is incredible.
And, you know, it makes it tough because Cruz has to try to re-aggress this angle.
Maybe there's some stuff over towards the middle that you could do.
If there's any push-outs this time. So DRX
I would play very similar to their macro though on defense, where it's just like you would stall and then fight one.
Sure, the drone.
You do a couple of ones, like if you have an op, you could set up the jet. But a lot of times you would just have Sage slow and rotate.
Breaks the jump across, Buzz taking a couple shots there in the leg, but flashback again, value found.
Oh, with the jet going around the outside.
Swing around the backhand side here.
This is cool, man. Yeah, that recon comes in like, what, half a second earlier?
Yes. Gets
nice side head, though.
Out of the Foxy 9, but he just challenges on that corner and finds the elimination. Does end up falling as Governor is able to take his head off, but now it's all on Primi.
I tell you what, though, I will say that this attack camera is nice, covered behind here.
Well, I'm not counting Primi
at least see if I don't do anything crazy over towards middle.
This is certainly doable for him.
Absolutely. Here's when the next recon becomes available here for Bane. Likely still on CD for quite some time. Flashback just lingering. Playing in a bit more of an unanticipated
they're just better on this map, it looks like. Talon, at least with this comp, doesn't seem to have too much stuff.
Yeah, for DRX.
This is a nice spot.
And
feels like Talon really went for a play in this best of 3 where they want to ruin or they either want to ruin or they're scared of the coach prep and the prep that came into this one. So they changed up both of their comps, but they just look so uncomfortable in their own play that it isn't good enough to win them it. But like, yeah, sure they wasted like the coach's week or so of prep, but they'll lose the game.
This time around, you've got Governor pushed in towards the vent to try to counter this mid push out from Flashback. Little help from Jim Boys as well with a Marshall. Be tricky. Meanwhile, the rest of DRX is stacking up to try to challenge Primi on B. Get the spot on him at the very least, but that Guardian, I'd be fearful.
Yeah, there's certainly plenty of reason, but Buzz equally so. Outlaw in hand, takes out Cruz. Suffering a lot of first deaths as of late. Aggressive push forward here. Pan at least keeps things covered. They suspect at all that Governor is going to be in this spot.
Hold up. How many is he good for?
Cage is popped. Flash going to be sent, but
Governor
able to turn away from that one. But now he needs to nail his shot. In the meantime, Pan has been taken down.
Whoa, that was fast from Buzz.
Foxy. That leaves Primi and Chit Boys, the two remaining, to try to stop DRX from getting up to match point. A quick turn away, though, from Flashback. Gets timing. Chit Boys is able to pick up a weapon.
Still doable. Paranoia in hand for Jit Boys. Contingency.
Right here.
The undercut as well. Let's see what Primi can do. Excuse me, the double tap.
And DRX get a win and they didn't even have to show too much.
Spike baits out a shock. It's the last one in the arsenal. There's Paranoia. The TP directly into their faces.
Yeah.
And I get it, it's a bold attempt. You think maybe, okay, perhaps I've caught them all, perhaps they'll all be blinded up. Deafened. Primi continues to put up solid figures here with that Guardian, but Bane will put him down. The time was already gone. Bane will narrowly escape, and DRX will get themselves now up to match point.
Yeah, they're just really feeling it. And even in a moment where maybe things could go awry, with the backstab from Governor.
Boy, that is fast, isn't it?
Jeez.
Quick as all hell.
Yeah, locked onto him real fast.
Absolute insanity.
They're just
very impressed with that piece of the puzzle, but the Neon for Governor
I mean,
really hasn't.
also there's stuff
what
they
you
could have
would
done.
Ban hasn't been as good as he was on.
There is stuff they could have done.
On the Cypher.
Like it's not like there isn't anything to talk about in the timeout.
Neural theft.
Not like he's gonna be laughing the whole time in the
Overdrive,
timeout.
Kill contract.
But
boys
it's actually a good time for a timeout, and
so I'm sure that's part of the
he sends a message as well.
kind of reminder there
Which is
from the
pretty
coaching
funny.
staff of DRX. It's the same little setup here from DRX that we saw earlier. Use the smokes to push 2 over to the other side. Use that drone around the corner to check. Send Buzz through this time. A little bit of a different look.
And they got a lot of the same stuff that I wanted to do on
Scaled into the
this.
site nicely. Let's see what Talon can do on this retake.
Already, though, 2 players dangerously nearby to this. But there you go, Primi. Snatching up Mako.
Hello?
To win out the fight.
Oh,
Will be
that's
able
the
to get it
closest
done,
one yet, though.
But narrowly so. Down to 21 HP. Relay bolt into the corner, and Buzz. Oh no, it finally
Well,
happened.
it finally happened.
Well,
Unless
it's
someone
gotta
wants
be
a
at
free
least
kill.
one, it seems. As Jit Boys will take out Foxy 9. Primi gone, wall.
Still
trying to be
floating.
raised, but Governor instantly dealt with.
He's still floating.
Enemy remaining.
Because now it is all on
Van was
the
looking for
side of
him.
Flashback. Buzz still hasn't died.
Yeah, they weren't 100% sure that he didn't have updraft. Yeah, maybe he can get the kill and then we don't get it. Wait, we don't get it. It technically didn't happen.
Survival. Now all deaths here today on Abyss. But
That's
DRX
sick.
get themselves a monstrous win. They elect to take
He
us
lived.
to the brand new
But the boy who
and
lived.
they look incredible
was
on it.
sick.
13-4.